Captain?
Beijing.
Beijing, 25. Good job. In July 2009, this change to the Constitution was reintroduced before Congress, as it has been done nearly every year since Alice Paul Bush first wrote it in 1923, guaranteeing freedom from discrimination based on gender. For 10 points, what is this proposed law abbreviated ERA? Bagel State Smith.
Equal Rights Act.
No, can't take that. Take it over here, team. Benedict Crutch.
Equal Rights Amendment.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for. 20-point bonus. As recently as 2009, these two states easily led all others in the percentage of their gross state products derived from agriculture. For 10 points each, name these neighboring states, each bordering Montana and Minnesota. Captain?
Disney Crutch. North Dakota, South Dakota.
Yeah, good job. On point.
Right?
Toss up. He visited Europe only once, but had his friends Langston Hughes and Dane Wilson Johnson as his purchasing agent on their many overseas trips. For 10 points, name this Puerto Rican-born activist who assembled the world's first major collection of books, documents, and artwork depicting African American history. Bagel State Smith. No. Can you take it over here, team? Benedict Crutch.
Wisconsin.
No. Looking for Stromberg or Arturo. Yes. All right. Toss up. Her most famous job was at 17 Cherry Tree Lane, London, where her charges included Jane, Michael, John, and Barbara Banks. This character, whose unusual skills include sliding up banisters, is Bagel State Johnson. Yeah, good job. 30-point bonus coming up. Identify this number for 1 for 30, 2 for 20, or all 3 for 10. For any polyhedron, if E, B, and F are the numbers of edges, vertices, and faces, then B plus F minus E always equals this number. Captain?
1.
It's the only prime number without the letter E in its name.
2.
Yep, 20. Awesome. If your teammates are good at linguistics, then you play to your strengths on bonuses. You have no trouble identifying the longest word in the English language with just one vowel. For 10 points, what word whose sole vowel is E and was used after there in that first sentence? Time. The number straights. Straights. 1921. Toss-up. In 1921, it completely integrated to Great White Way by being the first hit all-African American musical. One featured the number "I'm Just Wild About Harry." For 10 points, what's the two-word title of this U.B. Blake Noble Celeste Song Fest? Southern Exposure, Shuffle Along, Mommy Dearest, Bagel State Smith. Yes, 30-point bonus coming up. Who's the city home for 10 points apiece? In 1999, who's the city of Nelson Mandela, the remaining president of South Africa in 2008, when the city was by Kazami Motale? Captain? Nothing. Thabo Mbeki. After Anwar Sadat was assassinated in 1981, who succeeded him continued to serve as president of Egypt until recently? Captain?
Y'all should know this.
Hosni Mubarak. His 1992 coup against President Perez failed, but in 1998, who was elected and continued to serve as president of Venezuela? Captain? Hugo Chavez.
Y'all should know that.
Toss up. Examples of this type of compound include cephalosporins, streptomycin, and tetracyclines. For 10 points, what is this type of chemical substance produced by a living organism that is detrimental to other organisms? Bagel State Smith.
Carbon dioxide.
No. Can you take it over here, team? Benedict Flowers. No. Antibiotics. Cephalosporins. Cool. Shockley ruled from 1816 to 1828. His nephew, Setwell, from 1840 to 1872. They were the last two powerful kings of, for 10 points, what did independent African people? Bagel State Johnson. The Zulus. Paper and pencil rating. Your new textbooks cost $80. Wow. Tax is 5%, and you give the cashier a $100 bill. For 20 points, how much change would you get back? Captain? Nothing. $16. $84 and $16 would you get back in change. Nothing. Alrighty. Toss up. From 1987 to 1995, the award named for him was the only one given to an individual player in the Football Championship Subdivision, or FCS, or Division I AA. A nod to the records he set in Jackson State. For 10 points, Bagel State Willis.
5.
No, -5. Who was his running back, who also holds more than 20 records for the Chicago Bears? Benedict Knight. No, looking for Walter Payton. Sweetness. Toss up. The Southern Pacific island nation is called Octotera, meaning land of the long white cloud by the native people and the Maoris. For 10 points, what is this English name of the southeastern neighbor of Australia? Fayetteville State, John Thompson. Okay, you can say what is the New Zealand. All right, 30-point bonus. Though there are just 8 movies of his directing resume, they include the film that includes the 2 major stars. Those films are Boys in the Hood and Poetic Justice. For 10 points per answer, name the director.
Johnson.
Yes. Who, as a 20-year-old, played Shalika in Boys and wanted to play Sandra Palmer on 24? Captain? Looking for King, Regina King. Who played Title Justice, though she's better known for albums including Control and Velvet Rope?
Janet Jackson.
Yeah, that actually sucks. 20 points. Toss up. Its highest official level of financial support is the $5,000 Chairman Circle, while $25 is the minimum level, which includes a 1-year subscription to this party's publication, the LP News. For 10 points, what is the 3rd largest political party in the United States of America? Benedict Flowers. No, take it over here, Fayetteville. Fayetteville State, Johnson.
Third party?
No, Libertarians. Toss up. This staccato voice, now deceased broadcast legend, was on the radio for 76 years. The last 60 as a national syndicated newsman and commentator. For 10 points, who was this personality best known for such lines as Stand By or News? Now you know the rest of the story. Time, looking for Paul Harvey. Toss up. This disorder includes episodes of interrupted breathing. It's caused by daytime. It's caused by daytime fatigue and irritability. It's often treated with a device that Benedict Flowers. No, but it's fine. It's often treated with a device that provides continuous Fayetteville State. Yes, sleep apnea. 25 points. Bonus coming up. Wade H. McCree is the first African American graduate. Good job, guys.
All right.
Dang, that was awesome.
And I have Fayetteville State 200, Benedict 110.
Good job, guys.
All right.
All right.